Imagine a scenario where you are up against TANQR. Would you win? Well, probably not, since TANQR is considered one of the best Bedwars players for his game sense, IQ,
F4, okay?
aim, you name it. That's why I spent the last 2 weeks researching and playing with top players to see how you could beat TANQR on mobile and /or on PC. First off, one of the most important aspects is your device. And I know some of you can't afford to buy a new one, but don't leave the video yet. But for the one that can, for PC, you will want a monitor that has 144 or 165Hz, at least 16 RAM, i5 11th or 12th gen CPU, in a RTX 2060 GPU. On mobile, I would recommend using an Apple product. Next up, we have regions. Say if I was living in the US of Virginia, I would get a better ping if the region were in US Virginia than if the region was US California. From my research, there's basically no way of getting better ping if you have a trash region, so if you're facing TANQR, you might as well quit the game. Here's a bonus: if you want to get no knockback, download a FPS unlocker. This makes your game run smoother and you take less knockback. But if you're on mobile, yeah, you just have to stick with taking knockback. PvP. PvP is one of the most basic fundamental of the game, and it's not as simple as just swinging a sword. You may have heard from top YouTubers that one tap is not effective, but that's not true. You see, if you spam click, your hits won't register as much, but if you're one tapping, the hit register is much more consistent. Some people say to get 3 to 5 CPS when clicking, but I don't practice this as much, so I found one tap more beneficial. Now, if your opponent is also doing these methods and just has a better device or region, time jumping will make your odds of winning higher. How to time jump is when you have to jump at the exact same time your opponent hits you. You may get an extra hit on, but if you can just get behind them when jumping, you will most likely get a combo like this. Bonus: if you equip the Grim Reaper kit, you gain an extra height advantage. Game senses. You can't really test someone's game sense unless you're in the game, so let's have some audience participation. If you are being chased by a TANQR who has full emerald armor and you only have 20 emeralds with leather armor, what would you do? A. Drop loot in the void. B. Buy a pearl to teleport away. C. Buy balloons. D. Just quit the game. Trick question, it's neither. You will actually try to put the 20 emeralds in the chest, so once you spawn, you have the emeralds and you have multiple seconds to be able to do this. Let's break through the option. The reason it's not A is because even if you don't give the opponent the emerald, you are still down by like 40 emeralds because of the emerald armor TANQR has. B is a good attempt, but the time you buy the pearl and throw the pearl and land it, you will already be dead. And this requires crazy reaction time. C. This won't work because once you get back up, TANQR will just bow you and you easily die, and we all know TANQR buys a crossbow before armor. Aim. There's not really much I could do for this one. You just have to be good at predicting, so that's on you. Now that you have learned how to be TANQR, you will face the off-brand mobile version of TANQR. Here we have a participant who has learned how to be TANQR, but can he really be TANQR but off-brand on mobile? redemption round.